I have always loved theater. The very first show I saw as a small child was Bye Bye Birdie. And when I was a little kid, I said I want to do that someday when I grow up. I directed my first play in the summer after my junior year of high school. And I was given the opportunity to direct when I student taught. When I started directing my very first show here in 2001, I took over the program completely. So we spent a couple of years as just Ogemaw Heights Drama. When I realized that I wanted to create it into something more, we changed our name to the Theatrical Troupe and started having more of a presence in the public and doing things outside of just plays at the high school. When I first started out, we had very small cast shows because there just weren't a lot of kids interested in theater. We were lucky to get 100 people a night to see a show, and over time we've kind of had an increased following. My first show, I was given $500 by the principal and said, you have to pay me back when the play is over. And so that is where we started, and today we've got many thousands of dollars in our account that we are building towards buying new technology and increasing what we are able to do. And as the shows took on bigger and grander size casts and my expectations and abilities grew, I just became more and more ambitious, and in order to fulfill my vision, I found people to help me out. Again, when I started, it was me and a producer who helped to do some of the shopping. By the time we did Bye Bye Birdie and then Annie Get Your Gun the following year, we were selling out audiences. This community obviously likes musicals more than straight plays, and so last year in a regular school year, we moved it to 2 musicals a year rather than a straight play and a musical, just because if you're going to spend that much time working on something, you want a lot of people to see it, and it's more fun to perform to a full audience than a small one. Also, we live in a community that really values theater and the arts. They've been very supportive and very generous. We started doing our murder mystery dinner theater, it would be 13 years ago this year, but that dinner theater has raised funds to enable us to amp up our technology that the district itself wasn't able to pay for. So when I first started here, we had 2 wireless mics and 3 hanging mics on the stage. And so with the addition of more microphones and new lighting, better backdrops, better props and costumes, that's all thanks to the fundraising. So I think it's made our shows more visually appealing because we can do so much more now than we could. With the Ogemaw Youth Theater program that was started 6 or 7 years ago, that has helped grow our program because kids are starting out at a younger age, becoming confident, finding out that they like to do it.
I was introduced in my 3rd grade year. My brother was a senior in high school and they were doing Fiddler on the Roof, and they needed some little people to fill in the town. And so my brother brought me in.
I was first introduced my 7th grade year, I want to say it was. Might have been it's during Annie Jr., and my friends really wanted me to do it, so I decided to do it. The Theatrical Troupe is really fun. There's a lot of wonderful people in there that it's really fun to hang around with, and it just lets me be myself while being someone else.
You really do get to become a family, as the Theatrical Troupe does, but it's also a very interesting group because it's full of dramatic people, and so then you get drama in drama, and that's not fun sometimes, but we're still a family, and by the end of the show we're all crying in each other's arms.
We definitely have a lot of big plans for the future. I can see a lot of us going really far because a lot of us have a lot of talent, but after us for the Theatrical Troupe, I still feel I can go really far past what we're doing right now.
The last 2 groups of seniors have been really big, and the group of juniors right now is smaller, but Miss Thomas has steadily been going bigger with the productions. So I see the Theatrical Troupe growing as long as people continue to join the cast.
I hope that future generations of West Branch and Rose City students can have the amazing opportunities that current students and past students have had. And I look forward to someday coming to see a new director fill my shoes and continue what I started.